Hey guys, it's Lee, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, hi, hello and welcome. So this may be a bit of a long video because I've got what I've warmed this month, which I partook in Patricia Gates's wax melting challenge, plus then I've got my empties from this month and the ones that I started collecting I say this month, July, and the ones I started collecting in June when I was like, right, let's start getting back into getting these videos out. So there's that, and I went to a local vegan food festival fair thing today and picked up a few waxy bits there, so I will start with that. It's not really enough to do a haul video because it's only 3 things, so I thought I would kind of start off with that with this video. So yeah, went along and picked up a few foodie bits and also picked up 3 packs of melts. So these are quite big packs. They were discontinued scents and broken pieces. So first one is frankincense and myrrh, and these smell absolutely lovely, and they are like a bit like lavender and speckles, bunt shapes. There's quite a few in here, though as you can see some of them are broken, but I mean that doesn't matter because they all melt the same whether they are in pieces or whole. So yeah, they are. I did pick up her business card, so for those new here I will put a link down below. But these are rapeseed and coconut wax, which I've never, I said never, I don't think I've ever had coconut rapeseed wax melts. But the frankincense and myrrh is a really nice, warm, spicy, earthy scent. So I picked those up. So yeah, I picked 3 different ones up, and I will send some of these over to Melissa to try. Then there was coconut and waterfall blooms. So there are no scent notes on these. Ooh. This is definitely floral, obviously waterfall blooms, but it reminds me almost like a laundry detergent. That kind of fresh, slightly floral smell. But yeah, again, these are just like bits. Ooh, actually, this one, I don't know whether you'll be able to see if it will focus. Possibly not. No, but there is actually little crystals. Oh, there. So like rose quartz, maybe? Yeah, and in that one is a couple, no, it's not doing, there, a couple of pieces. That's really cute, but they're quite nice. And then lastly is amethyst and floral bouquet. Ooh, this is nice. That's a nice one. And these ones seem to have like bits of, I don't know whether it's, looks like possibly dried flower petals, or maybe spicy bits. Here's the best one. See, it's like yeah, floral, dried flowers, that sort of vibe. Yeah, so they're really nice. That's how I just wanted to mention them because I will be warming them at some point. So let me just pop those out of the way because I know this melt and baskety thing is going to take up quite a bit of space. So I do have my prompt sheet here. So got my prompt sheet because I can't remember what I warmed for what. So I'll have to root through here because I'll do it in the order that was set by Patricia. So first one was melt a red or white wax for Canada Day. Some of these are a bit, I would say, a bit obscure, but obviously this is from Patricia, who is based in Canada, so it is Canadian based. Maybe I should have organised this a bit before I started this video, but ooh, that's gone juicy. So for the red or white wax for Canada Day, I had the perfect one, which was a red wax, but it was also Sensational's Canada Day. So what better scent for a wax for Canada Day than a wax called Canada Day? So there was that one. Then the second was melt something with a watery note, and I went for Daydream Oasis, which is here. And I did actually finish this bar off. So this is an oldish bar, February 2022. So it was a good opportunity to try and dig out and use up some old bars. And this is nice. It's Lose Yourself in Sweet Melon and Visions of Luminous Pear Leaf and Water Lily. Then on the third was Warmer Scent You Have a Lot Of. And I have a shed load of... find it there. Around the Campfire from Scentsy. Absolutely love this scent. So this is Make Some Memories in the mountain air as notes of fresh fallen wood and smoky embers help set the scene. Oh, I love that one. Then on the fourth, Happy Independence Day, melt something that starts with U, S or A. And I've finished up my bar of, if I can find it, there we go, Unicorn Kisses. So this fantasy making fragrance proves that anything's possible with pink watermelon, cherry lollipop and rainbow rose. Absolutely love this scent. It was one that's had been in my club since it came out to bring back my bar a few years ago. Also, I got rid of all my clubs, so I lost it. Do still have a few bars, but I'm trying not to hoard things like this anymore. I absolutely love the scent, and you know what? If I end up with none left, better to end up with none left and enjoy it all than hoard it, go to warm it in 6, 12, 18 months time and be like, oh, this doesn't smell like it once did. So I'm just going with, if I fancy warming it, I'm going to warm it, and once it's gone, it's gone. Then on the 5th, warm something you would smell in Hawaii. Now, I've never been to Hawaii. I don't really know what Hawaii smells like, but I warmed... Nope. 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 Okay, might have... Oh no, there it is. Yes. So I warmed Hawaiian Hula. And the scent description is, nothing says tropical quite like this mix of juicy orange, pineapple and passion fruit, and it's Hawaiian hula, so I mean it's got Hawaii in the title, so what better way to represent something that you smell in Hawaii than something with Hawaii in the name. So there was that one, and something's gone very juicy in this basket, so I just need to go and wash my hands a second. Right, I washed my hands and grabbed some tissue paper because yeah, some of this has gone a bit juicy. So so then on the 6th was warm a scent you bought based on hype. Now this one's easy to find because I have it in a brick, and that was maraschino sugar cookie. So this is sugar cookie dough baked with vanilla and drizzled in sweet maraschino cherry glaze. And I bought this on hype because it was a bar that was in a whiff box, what would it be, December 2021. It was then released as part of the Winter Brick collection in 2022, and I was like, everyone has raved about this, I need to try it, and oh, it's just an absolutely fantastic scent. I just love this scent. So I then understood and got the hype around it, and yeah, so this is mine that I bought based on hype, and no regrets. So there was that. Then probably should have cleared my desk off before I started doing all this. Then on the 7th was Malta's strawberry scent, and I went for strawberry basil, which is here, and I don't have the scent description for this, but it's definitely like a watery scent. I say watery, it's like a watery strawberry rather than a punchy strawberry, and I don't get basil from it, but to me it's just a very nice strawberry scent. So that was that. Then on the 8th, melt something with raspberry or blueberry, and I went for where is it? There it is. I went for scent at number 3, and that was blueberry and vanilla, and that was like a sweet blueberry scent. I don't remember getting much vanilla from it. There was just like a sweet hint of vanilla, but it was mostly blueberry. Then on the 9th was Sugar Cookie Day, and for that I warmed Sugar Cookie, which again I have in a brick, and this is warm sweet blend of butter, sugar and creamy vanilla. Now this one, it's okay, it's not, to me it's not fantastic. I do get a slight Play-Doh vibe from it when I warm it, but it's not a bad scent. It does actually make quite a good mixer. Then on the 10th was Pina Colada, melt something with one of its ingredients, and I went with coconut daiquiri because I had a few cubes of that left and I wanted to use that. So this is a tropical blend of coconut milk, banana and vanilla cream that's as refreshing as it is sweet. So I suppose there's coconut cream in Pina Colada, so this is a nice scent. Then gone all juicy again. Right, let me got a washcloth here. I can just use that to wipe my hands for now. Then on the 11th was melt something you might see at a 7-Eleven store, which I have been in a few 7-Eleven stores, but I was a bit stumped. But then I remembered that I had Soda Pop Shop from Southbound Girls, So this is classic lemon lime soda pop blended with sugary strawberry soda and fizzy orange soda. And oh, yeah, great. I love the British weather that's completely erratic, and it can go from being bitter cold one day to tropical heat wave the next. But yeah, this is lush scent. I would stock up on this in a heartbeat. It's really hard to describe. It is just like a fizzy, fruity scent. Absolutely love, love, love that one. Then on the 12th was Melt a Simple Scent, and so I went with a simple scent, which was simply Black Cherry from Jessie's Handmade, and this one was literally just, I say just black cherry, it's definitely black cherry, but it smells like there's something else in it, but it could just be where it was stored with a bunch of other like single cube wax melts, because it was predominantly black cherry. Then on the 13th was Lemon Wars, and it was Melt 2 contenders to crown a winner. I didn't have two different lemon scents, so I went just with Let's Warm 2 lemon coloured bars. So first up was one that was lemon. So this is Mayo Lemon and Basil from Better Homes and Gardens, and this is Mayo Lemon, Lime, Bergamot, Basil, Orange and White Pomelo, and it's a really nice lemony scent. Just really like that one. And then the second one was Havana Cabana, which was a tester pot, which I have here, and really nice, that one. So Havana Cabana is a luscious medley of pineapples, oranges, bananas and berries. So I have been trying to use up a lot of my old tester pots. So July, and there's been quite a few for July, and then for August I've tried to go with as many tester pots as I could. And on the 14th excuse me, was Warm a Scent That Reminds You of France. Now I couldn't decide between two different ones, so I just went with two, and the first one was French toast, because I mean, reminds you of France, French toast. So this is a perfect light slice of bread dunked in golden egg batter, dusted with powdered sugar and finished with a swirl of sweet maple syrup. And yeah, this is a really nice buttery, sweet, slightly bakery scent. Really nice, that one. And then I also went with Sassy Girl Aroma, and this was Baked Bread and Lattes, which is fresh baked bread, caramel and coffee. And this one is just a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. And while it's not stereotypically French, baked bread, French baguette, French coffee houses, just, yeah, love that one. Then on the 15th was National Give Something Away Day, where you could give away a dislike and get a free melt day. So I gave away hibiscus water because I wasn't a fan, gave it to my mother, and for my free melt day I went with this wasn't technically a wax melt, so it was a scented wax oval from Diptyque, and it was in the Figuier scent, which is like the green fig, like on the tree rather than like the fig fruit that's ripe and juicy and sweet. So this is more of like a green fruit scent, and that was really, really nice. And it was one that I've had for ages and I wanted to finish it off, so I finished that off. Then 16th was warm something to remind you of a trip to the lake. So I just went with what kind of sprung to mind, which I've actually balls this up because I wrote one down, but it was actually a different one that I melted. So I melted Lake My Day, and this is refreshing lake waves lap peacefully over crisp bergamot and fresh oak moss. And yeah, I mean, it's a really nice scent, and it had lake in the title, so some of them was literally just the one that jumped to mind when I read the prompt. Then on the 17th was Mix It Monday, combine 2 summery scents. So I mixed here 2 tester pots, and the first was Paradise Punch. So kids will love this sweet citrusy scent punched up by fresh pineapple, crisp papaya, mango blossom and ripe bunches of tropical berries, which I mixed with Iridescent Pearl, which is lustrous layers of ripe juicy mango and apple blossom wind down with tranquil water lotus, and that was a really nice combination. Really enjoyed that one. Then on the 18th was Melt a Stone Fruit Scent, and I went with Black Plum and Rhubarb, which I know rhubarb isn't a stone fruit scent, but black plum is, so deal with it. So yes, this was from Northshire Company, wonderfully hand poured black plum and rhubarb, and this is, you get the hit of the tart rhubarb and just like a hint of the sweet plum. Really enjoyed that, and I will probably repurchase that in the future. Then on the 19th was Warm Something with a rare scent note. I was racking my brains with this one, so I went with Better Homes and Gardens Warm Leather and Amber. So this is amber, oud, vanilla bean, mahogany, incense and cacao. And I thought, well, oud is something that, I suppose oud itself isn't a rare scent note, but it probably is, because oud is quite, it's not something you get in a lot of stuff. So yeah, went with that one. I do like that. It's probably not my favourite, but I do generally like anything with oud in. Then on the 20th was Time for a Picnic, Melted Greenery or Food Wax. So again, I was like, let's go for a tester pot, and I went with something else as well. So the tester pot was kiwi fruit, which is sweet tart granada spiked with kiwi and sugar cane, and that's a nice one. It was a nightmare to get out of the pot, because the pot had kind of welded itself shut. And then I also warmed Sassy Girl Aroma Key Lime Pie, because I thought that's something that would be really nice at a picnic, and I really like the scent, so I was like, why the hell not? So this is tart key lime, whipped cream and pie crust. Then on the 21st it's hot, melted cooling scent. So again, I couldn't decide between two, so I just thought, well, why the hell not just do the two? So the first one is NHL Fresh Ice. So this is cold air and icy mint face off at full strength while a slap shot of sandalwood brings home the win. And it's a really nice, fresh, cooling, minty scent. And then along with that, I warmed, and this is what I think has oozed out all over the bottom of the basket. So this was peppermint brush. Don't have the scent notes, but it's basically I would say it's pretty much just peppermint. There might be a hint of something else, but all I get is literally just peppermint from this. And yeah, it's a cooling, definitely cooling scent. So I'm just going to give this a wipe before I stick it over to the side. So I think if I've got opportunity to finish this off now this month, I will, because it's just oozy and gooey and yuck. So then I need to get rid of that and wipe up the hands. So then on the 22nd was Melt a Mango or an M Wax, and I went with Midnight Masquerade. So this is sugared beignets and smoky vanilla dance behind delicate masks of midnight lily, and this is a florally, vanilla-y floral scent, which I do like, and I probably will try and finish this off soon, just because I've only got 4 cubes left. So see how it goes, see if I can finish that off this month. But I think Peppermint Rush and the way it's going, really icky and gooey. I've lost my tissue. So yeah, that's going to be a primary one to try and finish off this month. And then on the 23rd was Warm Any Vanilla. So I went with Vanilla Waves because it was open. And this is sea salt and whipped vanilla crash into sticky caramel for an elegant fusion of opposites. And this is, it is like this very, very sweet vanilla, and you do get the caramel salty note. So that's another one that's starting to go a bit juicy, so I might try and finish that one off soon as well. Then we had on the 24th, Self-Care Day, Melt a Spa or Relaxing Scent, and I went with Sassy Girls Sleep Tight. Absolutely love this scent. It's such a nice, calming, relaxing scent. And it is lavender, chamomile and vanilla bean Noel. And yeah, love that one. Then we had Christmas in July on the 25th. And I went with Lavender and Speckles Christmas Figgy Palo, which is black plums, juicy fig, fresh balsam, spiced cinnamon, vanilla and Palo Santo. And this was such a good scent. Really, really enjoyed this. I put one of the bundt shapes in my scented warmer in the bedroom and it went for days. Oh, so good. Really like that one. And I have double bagged it because I noticed when I picked it up that you could easily squeeze the ear out even though it was sealed. Then we had on the 26th Melt Any Beverage Scent. So from Zape I warmed Cappuccino Pizzelle, and this is vanilla waffle cookies, toasted marshmallows and espresso. And this one, oh, so nice. It's strange because it almost smells plasticky in the clamshell, but once it warms, that plasticky smell just goes and you're just left with this wonderfully creamy cappuccino sprinkled scent. really enjoyed that. Then on the 27th was Melt a Scent Makes You Think of the Jersey Shore. I was clueless, completely lost, never been to the Jersey Shore, didn't know if it related to the TV show, which I'm sure that's Jersey Shore, or is it Geordie Shore? I don't know, I don't watch much TV. But given that I was completely lost by trying to think what on earth I could warm, I decided to go with Alice is Lost in the Forest from Rose Girls, just because Alice was lost in the forest and I was lost in the description. So this was honeydew, cotton candy frosting, Palo Santo and Fraser fir, and this is one that Melissa sent me back in 2022, I think, or it might have been last year, and she had it in 2022 because it was dated. I didn't bother dating when I received it, so it's a few years old. But it still smells good, but I'm conscious that I want to use that just because it is now starting to get a bit... The bag is starting to go, and I could double bag it, but I thought if I can try and use this up soon, it won't be a bad thing. Make way for other stuff that's coming. Then on the 28th was warmer scent you associate with a thunderstorm. So I went with Sassy Girl Aroma, okay, and the oil leakage has actually pretty much erased the scent notes. I'm just going to see if it is, if I can see it. No, I will look it up now if I can wipe my hands dry. Let me see. This is the problem when wax goes icky. It can affect labels. No, I can't find it because her web shop is closed at the moment. But it is such an amazing scent. It really does smell like wet pavements after the rain, with just like almost like the wet soaked grass mud scent. It's just really, I've never smelt anything so quite as spot on as you imagine the scent would smell like. I really like the scent. I know that Melissa sometimes has difficulty with it. I think she said on times it smelled like wet basement. I don't get that, but equally I kind of understand what she means by that, as it does have that like wet, damp earth smell. So I think that could be it. So I'm just trying to clean this as I go. Then we had grab a wax to warm that's a lipstick colour. So I went with Rose Water Mint because it's very much a lipstick pink colour. Although you could argue that almost any colour could be a lipstick colour nowadays. But this is Sweet Tempered Roses and Geranium socialised with their cool minty counterparts Sage and Spearmint. And it is very, very much rose. I enjoy it. It's, to me, it's almost like a fresh cut rose with just that kick of something extra, but I do enjoy that one. Then we had, on the 30th, was warm a laundry fresh or clean scent. So I went with scent number 3's fresh linen, as it is a clean fresh laundry scent. So it kind of ticked all 3 with that one. Then on 31st, melter scent starts with B. So I went with business casual, which is a fusion of exotic cardamom, intriguing caraway, lively pepper and fragrant woods with a powdery wisp of orange blossom. And this is a nice scent. I don't find it lasts very long though. I can put it in the warmer and within a few hours I can't smell it anymore. So this is another one now that's going to go into my try and used up soon pile. But while I can smell it, it is a really nice scent. So that was the July's melting challenge. And then, as well as that, I warmed through a test pot of cashmere and corduroy, which is wrap yourself up in the crispness of creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot and cashmere sandalwood, which I love this scent. It's such a nice scent. It was in a fall winter catalogue, but I really think you could warm it all year round. Then I warmed through some Rockin' Ruby Raz. So this is a fruity blend of juicy orange, fresh strawberry and sweet candy glaze, all wrapped up in one perfect fragrance. And yeah, I do really like that. It's one that I probably won't repurchase if it comes back. This was a bring back my bar from June 21. And I've in total used 3 cubes, so yeah, probably wouldn't buy it again, especially as I think I do have a full bar in my stash. Then I warmed through some peach and palm trees. So this is sweet peach and mango, add a tangy twist to smooth coconut milk, and again this one has started to go really juicy now, so this is going to go into my pile of hurry up and use up, just because once they start going gooey and oozy like this, obviously it's leaching the fragrance oils, so it means that you are going to start to lose the scent. And yeah, so there was that, and then that was it for my waxy bits that I warmed through. And then I did use some jasmine and birchwood oil, which is sweet jasmine blooms harmoniously among birchwood and sandalwood. And this I popped on some cotton wool in the vacuum cleaner, which is a really nice scent. Still got decent amount in there. So that's what I've warmed through the month of July, and I'm just going to pop this to the side and then I will be back with my empties. So I'm just jumping back in because I realised that I'd taken this one out of my basket while I was looking through for some of the other prompts, and realised that I did actually warm through some suntan lotion wax from Hayden Road Candle Company, and this is a souffle that Melissa sent me, which I chopped into bits, and this is a really nice sun cream scent, though it is very nice. Did really like it. It's just very, very light. But for me, it was perfect in the bedroom where you don't necessarily want a slap you in the face scent. So yeah, I'm just now putting all this in the basket just so that I can make some space to go through my month-end empties. and I'm not going to bother going through the empties that I've literally just said, and I finished this off and I finished that off, because I mean there's not really any point. So that was that. And then my bag of empties. So I don't quite know the best way I'm going to do this. Actually, I'll grab the recycling bag, because then the stuff that's finished I can potentially just throw straight in there to make my life easier. So finished off a tub of Cloudberry Dreams washer whiffs. Oh, these are so strong. It's absolutely insane how strong they are. Then I finished off my Counter Clean in Feeling Punchy, and this was a really nice scent. The only thing I found was towards the end the spray went really funny, as in it was almost as if the bottle was empty but it wasn't, so eventually managed to get it all out. Then I am really disorganised with this. Can you tell that I'm just restarting again and my mind is all over the shop? So I finished off a bag of cotton wool balls. I also finished up a pack of cotton wool pads. I prefer the pads, they just seem less messy than the cotton wool balls. I finished off a Black Cherry Merlot pocket back from Bath and Body Works. Really nice scent. I did take a couple of these to the festival last weekend and did finish 2 off. I finished off or used up a candle from Dark Candle Company, and this was in the Nosferatu scent. And Dark Candles, their tagline is light for those who prefer the dark, and they do some really weird and wonderful and funky scents like Corpse, Coffin, Crypt Moss, Nosferatu, Lilith, Dragon's Blood, just loads of them. I used up a small miniature diptyque candle in the Lys scent, which is basically French for lily, and it is a lily, the traditional white lily scented candle. I used up a Homeworks Wild Hydrangea, the single wick, which just burnt phenomenally. I do really like the Homeworks candles. Then I burnt through a Cheshire Candle Company candle that I bought, and this was in the cognac and Cuban scent, so basically whisk, brandy and cigars. It was a really nice scent. It didn't throw very well, and it was very, very temperamental, to the point where when I first lit it, I ended up having to scoop a bunch of wax out and put into a wax melter, just because it just kept drowning the flame out. Eventually it did kind of, I would say, sort itself out, but as you can see, it just left so much residue and just did not burn well at all. Now, I don't know if it was a dodgy wick, which I would be surprised. No, I wouldn't be surprised, because the wax is very soft, so I would have expected it to have burnt really well. So yeah, it could have just been a dodgy wick rather than anything else. Finished off my Bath and Body Works Frosted Cranberry hand soap. So this was one I bought when I was in Canada back in 2021, I think it was. No, 2022. So used that up, or finished it off I should say. Finished off a Better Homes and Gardens Cranberry and Mandarin Splash. So this is mandarin, tangerine, lemon, cranberry and red currant, and this was really nice. Then I used up my Lumiere side candles, frankincense and myrrh. So this was from one of my previous Iggy boxes. This again, really nice scent. Frankincense and myrrh tends to be the same sort of scent oil. This candle smells very much like the wax melts I bought today. So that was nice. Actually, I'll keep that wooden lid, because that was from a different candle jar, so it does fit multiples. Then I started a Sincerity Twilight Reed diffuser. So this is a calming scent of vanilla bean and heliotrope infused with amber woods and a dusting of citrus sugar. This is in the downstairs toilet and it is really nice. I think it was from Aldi. I had that for my birthday. Then this was from, I think this was from Lidl. So this is frosted pine, and these are really nice. A nice pine, not a toilet cleaner pine. Then, as you know, I love my tallow and ash. So this was one of the refill pouches that refills the bottles. So this was in oud, and it's got top notes of cardamom, then mid notes of neroli and violet, with base notes of amber, cedarwood, sandalwood and patchouli. And then it says, you're about to experience oud, you're an icon, a legend, you are the moment, inspired by designer fragrances. This scent was made to bring luxury to your wash days, used with tallow and ash oud laundry conditioner for best results. I really use laundry conditioner, so I just buy the refill pouches, the twin packs of laundry liquid, and it's such a good scent. Really is a really nice scent. So use that up. Then I finished off my Pringle candle in tangerine, and this was a really nice scent. Burnt really well, did soot towards the end, but that was just literally because it was about to die, and yeah, it was like, well, I'll just leave it go. So there was that. Then another candle. I finished off my Homeworks Wild Raspberry and Lemon Flower. So this is wild raspberry, lemon flower, strawberry leaf and geranium. Now this one was strange because it burnt really well, but it self-extinguished 2 wicks before the other 2. So did get a really weird burn at the very end, but on the whole, great performing candle. Sorry, my eye is itching. So then we also there's my other pocket back from Bath and Body Works, and that was Sweater Weather, and this was a really nice fragrance, and yeah, it's tiny, literally. Oh, this is a really nice scent, really pleasant, quite a woodsy warming scent. Then I finished off a Sensationals Juicy Very Berry and Oh So Sweet, and that's the only description of this, apart from being in the fruit fragrance category. So that was nice. Finished off a pack of pods in Cloudberry Dreams. So I haven't really been using my Scentsy Go, and it's too warm for these in the car. So what I did, I do have an air purifier in my bedroom. It's not a Scentsy one, but when I changed the filter, I actually stuck these inside the filter, so as the air flowed through the filter, it flowed kind of like around these and then out through the top. and that did actually work really well. And I have the Arctic Kiss ones in there at the moment, which just holding on. I think they'll only be another few days before they're gone. Then I had to replace a 25-watt light bulb in one of my warmers. Then this was the Skipper Foaming Hand Wash tablet in the bergamot, blue cypress and sage, and as you can see where it got wet, it is starting to kind of go a bit disintegrating. So yeah. Then I finished off yet another candle. So this was a small one by Liha, and this was Queen Idia or Queen Idia, and this was an African moss scented candle, and it burned really well. Really nice scent, quite light, but it was on my desk because it was only a small one, so didn't have any problem smelling it. Then I may as well just finish the candles off for now, hadn't I? There's still another two. So used up a White Company Wild Rhubarb. So this is nice, and it is literally just like a rhubarb scent. Very nice. And then the last candle, I think, was Molten Brown, and this was Relaxing Yuanzi. It was like a warm floral scent. Really enjoyed that one. Then let's see, there was also a 15-watt light bulb that I had to replace. Then this was a fragrance sample I'd ordered online, and I think it was the next day they sent me a discount code to buy a travel bottle with £10 off, and I was like, well, I don't know what it's like, so didn't bother, and then regretted it, because this was in the Safari scent from Saltworks Company, and oh my word, it's a really nice, almost like suntan lotion scent. It's, I think, vanilla and cotton flower, and just loads of summery scent, and it just lasted so long. So if I do see it on offer again, I will be buying it, or I might be tempted to just buy a travel size bottle of it, because that was very nice. Then I used a shot pot from Sassy Girl Aroma, which was Tropical Eucalyptus, and this is one Melissa sent me, and it's hard to describe it. It's almost like a baby powder scent, not at all what I was expecting from Tropical Eucalyptus, but nonetheless it was very enjoyable. Then there are a few more candles, but they're only little ones, so I'll do those now and then they're done. So this was a tea light in Pancake Breakfast, and that's very much like a maple syrup scent. So there was that one, and then there was a tea light in the White Pumpkin scent, which was like a creamy spiced pumpkin. Really enjoyed that one. Then I used up, there's another Kringle tea light, which was in coconut pineapple, and the scent kind of says it all. Then I also got through a Windowsill Breeze tester pot and a Lemon Blossom Basil tester pot. Then, are there any more tester pots? I don't think so. Then there was a Scented No. 3 Angelic, so this is a dupe for Mugler's Angel, and I think it does smell very similar. Then coming towards the end, you'll be pleased to know I got through a Dark Candles Halloween Collection Dark Carnival candle. This just a votive, really nice. And then also from the Dark Candles was Corpse, and it doesn't smell like a rotting corpse, but it does have definite funky notes, but not funky in a bad way. Then I used up a black pomegranate wax melt from Jessie's Handmade. This was a little sample of the Sport Ice Shower Gel from Rituals. This was really, really nice. I've been using, so with Neat it's a concentrate, so even though I've finished the concentrate, I haven't finished the actual product. So in one of my previous videos I did do a bit of an unboxing of the foaming toilet cleaner. I'm really, really impressed with it so far. It foams really well. The spray does indeed work upside down. Very pleasant scent. And glass bottles, so easily recyclable. Then I finished off a Purdy and Fig Fab for Eau de Loo. So Eau de Loo isn't like the pre-toilet toilet drops like Poo-Pourri and what's the other one, Fabaloo and all those. This is one that you can drop down the sink for a bit of extra freshness, and in the toilet after you've been, or indeed before you have visitors, whatever, and it just releases the scent into the air slowly. It's essential oils based and just really, really, well, I say it's really, really nice. It is nice. The original lime and lemongrass one is just amazing. Then I popped a Mickey Mouse and Friends shaped scent circle. Shaped scent circle, it's not really a circle. In the car. There, oops. And then I got through 2 hand washes, so Pink Promenade and Perfect Peppermint. I haven't used them all, but they've been dispensed into automatic motion sensor hand wash dispensers, so they're kind of gone. And then lastly I finished off another Talon-Ash laundry shampoo, and this was in the Duvet Day, but this was the actual bottle, not the refill. So this has top notes of ozone, lemon, apple, cassis and rhubarb, mid notes of rose, violet, French lavender, essential oil, and then base notes of woody and musk. So the description is: take the Duvet Day, you deserve it. A relaxing French lavender based scent you'll be dreaming about. This fragrance was made with duvets and soft furnishings in mind. Used with Talon-Ash Duvet Day conditioner for best results. And it is definitely a lavender based floral scent. It is nice, but I still think the oud is my favourite. So that's what I've gone through in the last 2 months, as well as the empties from my melting basket. So yes, I mean, we are rapidly approaching an hour. So if you have made it this far, thank you very much for sticking with me. And until next time, which I'm still waiting for my Milo candles delivery. I have contacted them because I had the dispatch notice, and then I had a notice from the courier saying we're awaiting your parcel, and it hasn't moved from that point. Milo claim that they have taken it to the drop-off location, So they are going to try and find out what's going on with it. So hopefully it's not going to be too long before I have that. Hopefully I'll have that before I do my August melting basket video and my August empties, which there probably might be another 1 or 2 candles that will be finished off by then. So I think that's it for me for this evening. I say this evening, it's now like gone midnight, so this video won't be edited today, but yeah, it will be going out on Monday. Though I don't know why I told you that, because I'm now rambling because I am tired. So yes, thank you for sticking with me, and until my next video, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye!